and all his friends would be back on this patio drinking, and I'd say, "Where's my dad?" And they'd be like, "He's still at work." And I think we kept Home Depot's key department in business, just giving out keys. So, and I think the funny thing is that my dad wanted a small gathering, and if you look around, and there's still probably more to come, but this is a small gathering for him, of people that meant a lot to him and who he meant a lot to. And I think it's cool to kind of reflect on all the unique ways in which we all know him and met him, and that kind of shows the person he was and the impact he made. I mean, I couldn't go anywhere in Saginaw without somebody with him without recognizing him. And going to get his dry cleaning took 10 minutes, and because he talked to a lady about her kid's basketball game, and who's that? It's my dry cleaning lady, just nothing else. And so, but and I think it does highlight the kind of person he was and what mattered to him. He cared about people, he valued them. Relationships and hospitality were ingrained in him. That was probably due to him being one of 7 kids and being, as many of them will say, the favorite kid. But it was, our house was a revolving door in a good way. Not that people would come and go and never come back, but they were always coming and they were always going. And like I said, I didn't know what to come home to, and it'd be Wayne, it'd be Bob, it'd be somebody, gin and tonics in the summer. It'd be, I don't know, Denny would come in and grab his tequila bottle and fill it with his Speedway 7-Eleven cup or whatever. I don't know. He'd get about 25% ice, a splash of pink lemonade, and then a half a bottle of vodka. So, yeah. But and I was blessed to have him as a dad. I got to see him in the unique way that a son sees a father. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, and I got to see him both as a child and then as an adult son. And our relationship grew. It changed, but it was always unique. And he was caring. He was loving. He had joy. And having a good time was not a struggle of his, as many of you know. But I am thankful for the times I got with him, the big moments like graduations, wedding, but even just the little things. He drove me to school every day. Even just bacon and eggs on the weekend. And even with the cancer diagnosis, we still thought we had more time together. I know that pancreatic cancer it's a ticking time bomb, but we thought we had more time. And I thought I had more breakfasts, even more Father's Days watching the U.S. Open. I thought I had more big things with him, like him being your grandfather. He was looking forward to being a grandfather, to meeting Hannah, who many of you will get the privilege of meeting. But as we know, nothing is promised. We can try and plan every moment of every day, but life happens and life ends. Psalm 90:12 says, "So teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom." And when I look back at my dad's life, I see many times in which he made decisions that I think a wise heart would make. He worked hard, but he wasn't consumed by it. I never felt second fiddle to a job or to a hobby. I felt important to my dad. And I know a lot of you did as well, because people were important to him. Our modern day poet and scholar Tim McGraw says, "Live like you were dying." And my dad wasn't sure the day that he was going to die, but he did live like he was dying. He didn't skydive. He didn't go 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu, like Tim suggested, but he kept doing what he had done for much of his life, and that's spend time with those close to him. And I think if we all truly had wise hearts and numbered our days, that's what we would do as well. Because when I think about the times I got with him, especially towards the end, without a doubt, I wanted more times with him. I wanted more moments with him, and I wanted my daughter to have moments with him. But looking back, I don't want those moments to look different than they did. Because whether it was mundane or massive, my dad modeled how important people are. So today I hope is a day in which we can celebrate those moments. In which we can look back and we can laugh and cry or do both. And I hope we can all learn about that and learn from him. Because people matter. You guys are all a testimony to that. And I am so thankful that he was my dad. And I'm so thankful that he was your friend and he was your family. And so I hope this day is a joyous day in which we can all celebrate. Thank you. Well, let's party, everyone.